Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has constituted a committee to implement the National Clean Air Program. The objective is to reduce the particulate matter 2.5 and 10 concentration by 20% to 30% in at least 102 cities by 2024. India and France will be holding their bilateral naval exercise, Virana 19.1 Arabian Sea off the Goa coast from 1st May to 10th May, 2019. Lok Sabha election results 2019 results. BJP became largest party and won majority by winning 303 seats, 271 seats required for majority. BJP-led Alliance NDA, National Democratic Alliance, won 352 seats. Its biggest ever victory for BJP. After successive victories of Indian National Congress in 1980 and 1984, this is first time any party has won absolute majorities on its own in two successive Lok Sabha elections. The victory is even bigger than 2014 Lok Sabha elections, where BJP won 282 seats and BJP Alliance NDA won 336 seats. Indian National Congress second largest party in Lok Sabha elections 2019, with 52 seats, up from 44 seats it won in 2014 Lok Sabha elections. Tropical cyclone Fani hits Indian state of Odisha, with winds up to 250 kmph. It was strongest tropical cyclone to strike Odisha since Phelan in 2013. Indian Air Force, AF's Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanoa flew the missing man formation in a MiG-21 aircraft to pay tribute to squadron leader Rajay Ahua and heroes of the Kargil War. Central government has decided to merge two institutions, the Central Statistical Organization, CSO, and the National Sample Survey Office, NSSO, to create new statistical body National Statistical Office, NSO, under Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Home Ministry in an notification declared Jamaat al-Mujahideen Bangladesh, also known as Jamaat al-Mujahideen India or Jamaat al-Mujahideen Hindustan as a banned terrorist organization. Israel launched a maiden 2-week-long, 13th of May 2019 to 26th of May 2019, summer vacation residential program termed India Young Scientist Program, Yuvika 2019, or Yuva Vaidyanik Karyakram in line with the central government's vision of J.I. Vijayan, J.I.A. New Zealand. The central government has extended the ban on the Liberation Tigers of Tamilim, LTTE, for an additional 5 years with immediate effect. Under subsections 1 and 3 of Section 3 of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, 1967, 37 of 1967. All Indian Armed Forces comprising Indian Army, Indian Navy and Indian Air Force hold joint exercise Bull Strike at Tirasa Island in Andaman and Nicobar. The Maharashtra Cabinet approved to circulate an ordinance to amend the Socially and Educationally Backward Classes (SEBC) Reservation Act, 2018, and also approved to recompense the fees to the general category students, who will be affected after the promulgation of the ordinance. The Geological Survey of India, GSI, in its report notified that the highest graphite reserves of India, that is, around 35% of India's total graphite reserves are found in Arunachal Pradesh. India for the first time will host and participate in a major army competition involving 8 countries, including China and Russia, in Jaisalmer. 2 women NAF officers from Punjab were part of the country's first all-women crew to fly a medium-lift helicopter Mi-17 V5. Flight Lieutenant Parul Bhardwaj, Captain, Flying Officer Ramani, Co-pilot, and Flight Lieutenant Hina Jaiswal, Flight Engineer, flew the chopper, which took off from a forward air base in Southwestern Air Command. Record 78 women candidates elected to the Lok Sabha in the recently held general elections. According to the Election Commission, the number grown from the previous 62 women who were elected to the 16th Lok Sabha in 2014. Chhattisgarh Police for first time inducted women commandos in District Reserve Guard, DRG, its frontline anti-Naxal force, with 30 women troops. Delhi HC ruled that United Nations Organization is not state in terms of Article 12 of Indian Constitution and thus it is not amenable to its jurisdiction under Article 226. At Guwahati signed with Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, to set up a joint space technology cell, STC, as first such in Northeast region. It aims to cater to socio-economic needs of Northeast and contribute towards research. India's rare life-sized stucco sculpture has been recently unearthed in Telangana, from a Buddhist site at Fanagiri in Suryapet, as biggest stucco sculpture found in India till date. It is about 1.73 meters in height and 35 centimeters in width. It represents a bodhisattva in Jataka chakra. It was created nearly 1,700 years ago by craftsmen at Fanagiri at peak of Ikshvaku dynasty. Tribal Odisha's woman Chandrani Murmu, 25 of BJD, became the youngest MP in the country and made her debut in Parliament. Indian playwright and journalist Annie Zadie won the 9 Dots Prize 2019 for her essay Bread, Cement, Cactus. She won the cash prize of $100,000, $69.83 lakh. The 9 Dots Prize is a book prize for creative thinking which addresses current burning issues of the society. Dylan Thomas Prize for his debut novel Mad and Furious City in Wales, United Kingdom. He received the cash prize of £30,000. Nepali Sherpa Kamiri to climb the Mount Everest for 24th time, beating his own record within a week. Secretary Shyam Saran to be conferred with Japan's Order of the Rising Sun Award. Reliance Industries Limited, RIL, headed by Mukesh Ambani, became India's biggest firm in terms of revenue by overtaking Indian Oil Corporation, IOC. Reliance Industries reported a turnover of Rs. 6.23 lakh crore for the financial year ended March 31st, whereas Indian Oil Corporation's turnover was Rs. 6.17 lakh crore. Joker Al-Hati, an Omani female author, became the first Arabic author to win 2019 Man Booker International Prize 2019 for her novel Celestial Bodies. Satara mountaineer Priyanka Mohite becomes the first Indian woman to scale world's 5th highest mountain, Mount Mekalu. Mumbai-based contemporary artist Nalini Malani became the first Indian to be awarded with 7th Joan Miró Prize 2019. It was announced by the Barcelona-based Fundació Joan Miró. It is one of the most prestigious contemporary biennial art award in the world. Former ISRO chief A.S. Kiran Kumar conferred Knight of the Legion of Honor Award. The article titled Colgate 2.0, written by Nilin Nimaz, has won the Asian College of Journalism's ACJ Award for Investigative Journalism 2018. The article was published in the Caravan magazine. Nepali teenager Bandana danced continuously for 126 hours to set a Guinness World Records on longest dancing marathon by an individual. Nigerian professor Tijjani Mohammed Band has been appointed as the new president of the United Nations General Assembly under of a bias to meet mission requirement of defense forces for a cost-effective high-speed expendable aerial target. Abiya's project picked up pace after all 3 defense services floated tender for procurement of 225 heat drones. Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, test-fired Akash Mk1 S Missile from ITR, Chandipur, Odisha, as upgrade of existing Akash missile with indigenous seeker. Akash Mk1 S is a surface-to-air missile which can neutralize advanced aerial targets. First Rafale combat aircraft to be received by Indian Air Force will be inducted into Golden Arrow's 17 Squadron. Aircraft is developed by Dassault Aviation, France. INS Vela, India's 4th Scorpion-class submarine under Project 75, has been rolled out for trials, made at Mazagon Dockyards Limited, MDL. U.S. Navy ships conducted joint drills with warships from allies Japan, Australia and South Korea in their first combined exercise in the Western Pacific, the U.S. Navy. World Health Organization has officially declared Algeria and Argentina as malaria-free countries after recording no new cases. India mobile internet speeds remain sluggish, rank falls to 121, Ooklas Petest. India secured 43rd rank in the most competitive economy across the world, and Singapore topped the chart by toppling the US from the first position, and Hong Kong saw ranked second place as same as last year. Singapore has reported its first ever case of monkeypox, brought in by a Nigerian man thought to have contracted the rare virus by eating bushmeat at a wedding. Japan has begun testing the Alpha X version of its fastest ever Shinkansen bullet train that could reach 400 km per hour, 249 miles per hour. India marked its presence at the 58th Venice Biennial, Italy, which will be held from 11th May till 24th November 2019, 6 months period. Taiwan's parliament legalized same-sex marriage, as lawmakers passed a bill permitting same-sex couples to form exclusive permanent unions which would let them apply for a marriage registration, under Clause 4, with government agencies. For the first time, the cabinet of Saudi Arabia approved to give permanent residency to certain expatriates by allowing them to own real estates. They are eligible to reside with their families without a Saudi sponsor kafil. This new system is named as the Privileged Iqama. US President Donald Trump, in an announcement in Rose Garden speech, unveiled a new merit-based immigration system. This is a point-based system for professionals where skills of the people will be preferred for permanent residency against the current country-based quotas which requires family ties for green cards. Akihito became the first Japanese emperor to step down from the throne in more than 200 years. His son, Crown Prince Naruhito, ascend the chrysanthemum throne today, beginning a new era. The 30th of April was the last day of the Heisei imperial era. National Democratic Alliance (NDA) leader Narendra Damodar Modi had taken oath as Prime Minister for the second consecutive term. Along with Narendra Modi, total 57 ministers had taken the oath of office and secrecy, which is administered by President Ramnath Kovind. Admiral Karambir Singh assumed charge as the new 24th Chief of Naval Staff (CNS). He succeeded Chief Admiral Sonal Lanba, who retired from the service after completion of 3 years. Supreme Court extended the term of Justice V.K. Jain as judicial member of the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission (NCDRC). YSR Congress Chief Yajagiri Sandinti Jaganmohan Reddy sworn in as the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. BJP leader Pema Khandu sworn in as the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh for a second term. President of Biju Janata Dal, Naveen Patnaik, aged 72, was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Odisha for the 5th term. He is the longest-serving Chief Minister of the state. The oath-taking ceremony was administered by the Governor Professor Ganesha Lal at the exhibition ground in Bhubaneswar War. Scott Morrison from Liberal Party has sworn in as 30th Prime Minister of Australia after retaining the position in the country's general election. Joker Al-Hati, an Omani female author, became the first Arabic author to win 2019 Man Booker International Prize 2019 for her novel Celestial Bodies. Ukrainian TV star Volodymyr Zelensky won the presidential election in April 2019 and sworn in as 6th President of Ukraine recently. He succeeded Petro Poroshenko. India's G.S. Lakshmi became the first woman-female ICC match referee. Former Supreme Court Judge, Justice Madan Bimrao has been appointed to Supreme Court of Fiji's non-resident panel for 3 years. Tamil novelist and Sahitya Academy awardee Thopil Muhammad Imran dies aged 74 at Petai in Tirunelveli. Nick Naran Singh, a member of Indian Army mountaineering expedition team to Mount Mekalu that spotted Yeti footprint, passed away. Mumbai Indians won their 4th IPL title after defeating Chennai Super Kings by 1 run at Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium, Hyderabad. A 33-year-old, Pakistan's off-spinner Sanimia became the highest wicket-taking women's spinner in one-day international ODI cricket. She had taken her 147th wicket against South Africa, the third ODI of the ongoing International Cricket Council (ICC) Women's Championship in Benoni, South Africa. Bajrang Punia won a gold medal at Ali Alif tournament, held at Kaspisk in Dagestan, Russia. He defeated Russian wrestler Viktor Rasadin in 65 kg category. Delhi High Court passed a judgment in Sanjay Belvi, Union of India and others that United Nations Organization, UNO, is not a state under Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. So it is not amenable to its jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Indian Constitution. Telangana recorded 15% gross state domestic product (GSDP) growth for the financial year ended March 31, 2019 with R.866,875 crore. SpaceX launched the first batch of 60 small satellites into low Earth orbit for Elon Musk's new Starlink internet service. These 60 small satellites launched by Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Earth's oldest fungi fossil aged 1 billion years discovered Day. NASA unveiled schedule for 2024 moon mission Artemis. The mission is named Artemis after the Greek mythological goddess of the moon and twin sister to Apollo. Facebook plans to launch its own cryptocurrency global coin in 2020. Flooding in the Mississippi River is on the record for being the longest lasting in more than 90 years since the Great Flood of 1927. It is due to relentless, record-breaking spring rainfall. India's smallest orchids named Lechinocchus taiwaniana, a parasitic bloom, was discovered in Assam. Back from the dead, bird that went extinct 136,000 years ago has reappeared, Dryolemurs cuviri. The Cabinet of Meghalaya has given its consent for setting up a Farmers' Commission, which was proposed by the Agriculture Department following the resolution passed at the Farmers' Parliament, for looking into the issues faced by farmers. Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, has announced to conduct 7 mega missions for upcoming 10 years and also prepared a roadmap for the next 30 years. The 7 mega missions includes India's second moon mission Chandrayaan-2, XPOSAT and Aditya L1. Fly, a new computer program developed by Australian National University, ANU, can help to develop precision medicine. SpaceX launched Falcon 9 rocket for space station resupply mission with Dragon spacecraft. Bajai Rao, the last captive white tiger at Mumbai's National Park, dies at 18. Ruskin Bond, on his 85th birthday, launched new memoir titled Coming Round the Mountain. world's most mysterious 600-year-old manuscript named Voynich manuscript was finally deciphered by Bristol academician Dr. Gerard Cheshire. Shahid Afridi, former captain of the Pakistan national cricket team, has written his autobiography titled Game Changer, which will unveil answers to the much-contemplated questions about him. The book has been published by HarperCollins India. Asian Development Bank, ADB, has signed an agreement to provide $750 million equivalent in Indian rupee long-term financing to electrify railway tracks in India. The Reserve Bank of India will allow large modern currency chests to increase the service charges on cash deposited by non-chest bank branches from the existing rate of 5 per packet of 100 pieces to a higher rate subject to a maximum of 8 per packet. In the International Cricketer and Batsman of the Year category, India captain Virat Kohli was declared the winner, while Jasprit Bumrah bagged the International Bowler of the Year award. The award winners: Lifetime Achievement Award, Mahendra. International Cricketer and Batsman of the Year, Virat Kohli. International Bowler of the Year, Jasprit Bumrah. International Test Cricketer of the Year, Cheteshwar Pujara. International ODI Cricketer of the Year, Rohit Sharma. International T20 Player of the Year, Aaron Finch. Outstanding Performance of the Year, Kuldeep Yadav. International T20 Bowler of the Year, Rashid Khan. Domestic Player of the Year, Ashutosh Iman. International Woman Cricketer of the Year, Smriti Mandana. Junior Cricketer of the Year, Yashasvi Jaiswal. Cricket Journalists of the Year, Sariram Vera and Snil Pradhan. Special tribute, late Ajit Wadkar.